Former Senator Bongbong Marcos tests positive for the novel coronavirus. Marcos' spokesperson Vic Rodriguez confirms this Tuesday, March 31, 3 days after test results were released by the Research Institute for Tropical Medicine, or RITM. In a statement, Rodriguez says Marcos' condition is improving. Rumors started spreading last week that Marcos was supposedly already intubated in a hospital after contracting the fast-spreading virus. This prompted Marcos to release a statement on March 26 to clarify that he is feeling a little under the weather after taking a trip from Spain. Marcos' statement came with a photo of him looking frail and thin as he sat on his bed while holding up a copy of a newspaper issue released that day. Rodriguez says Marcos started feeling unwell upon returning to the Philippines from Spain on March 13. He went to a hospital the next day to get himself checked, but went home soon after. On March 22, Marcos was rushed to the emergency room after having some difficulty breathing. The RITM informed Marcos of his test results on March 28, a total waiting time of 6 days. It remains unclear if Marcos is already part of the 2,084 COVID-19 cases confirmed by the Department of Health as of Tuesday. Of this number, 88 patients have died, while 49 have recovered. Malacanang submits to Congress on Tuesday, March 31, its first report on the Special Powers Law. It says the government will be using 209.9 billion pesos worth of lump sum allocation in the 2020 budget as additional funding to be used to deal with the coronavirus pandemic. 6 days after the law is signed, the first weekly report on its implementation shows President Rodrigo Duterte has yet to fully exercise his budget powers. As of Friday, March 27, the special purpose funds haven't been touched, except to replenish the Department of Health's 500 million peso quick response funds. Duterte has also yet to realign savings. Under the Bayanihan law, the mandatory report is supposed to be submitted to Congress every Monday, but Senate President Tito Soto says the first weekly report was received by senators on Tuesday at 12:40 a.m. Right before sending the report, Duterte addresses the nation in a pre-recorded message broadcast as live. The address was scheduled Monday 4 p.m. but was broadcast past 11 p.m. Duterte draws strong criticism for romanticizing the deaths of medical personnel when he said they were lucky to die in the service of the Philippines.
May mga doktor na, mga nurses, attendants na matay. Sila yung nasawi ang buhay para lang makatulong sa kapwa. Napakaswerte nila. Namatay sila para sa bayan. Yun ang dapat, ang rason na bakit tayo mamatay.
Twitter user Russell Fami says, "Don't romanticize their sacrifice. They died because of the government's incompetence." Because of the 7-hour delay, people online take a jab at Duterte's growing reputation as the late president. The hashtag Duterte Standard Time trends Monday night just as his public address airs. Online users joke a new time zone should be invented to adjust to Duterte. Kip Owebanda tweets, "Take your time, we're used to late. Late travel ban to China, late testing, late interventions, late press con. It's not like there's an emergency or something." Even celebrities such as Janine Gutierrez and Lauren Young expressed their frustration on Twitter. Gutierrez says, "I don't think he even answered any of our country's questions." Young says, "I'm never going to expect Duterte to be on time, ever." In a show of solidarity, residents of New York and the United States praised and applaud hospital workers during their shift changes as a way of supporting medical frontliners fighting the coronavirus. An Instagram post from comedian Amy Schumer shows noise-making and applause coming from buildings at around 7 p.m., which is when a shift change generally occurs at a New York hospital. The outpouring of support for frontliners isn't in New York alone. In Italy and Spain, residents applaud and sing to their health workers as well.
E la gente che passerà, oh bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao, 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 e la gente che passerà dirà oh che bello.
New York State reports more than 53,000 cases of the coronavirus, out of more than 163,000 nationwide. The tally of U.S. cases is already higher than that of China, Italy, or Spain. There have been more than 3,000 deaths in the U.S. alone. U.S. President Donald Trump has already dropped plans to return the country to normal operating status by April. Prince Harry and his wife Meghan formally stepped down as senior members of the British royal family on Tuesday, March 31. Reports say the couple already relocated to California in the United States after announcing in January that they're quitting royal life and are working to become financially independent. Meghan grew up in Los Angeles and her mother, Doria Ragland, still lives there. She also has a network of friends and work contacts in the city. The decision means they will no longer carry out duties on behalf of Queen Elizabeth II. It follows reports Meghan was deeply unhappy with royal life and increasing complaints from the couple about media intrusion. They will continue to be known as the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, and Harry remains sixth in line to the throne, with no change in the line of succession. But the couple will no longer use their Sussex royal social media accounts and website. U.S. President Donald Trump tweets, "The United States will not pay for the couple's security protection." Thieves steal a painting by Dutch master Vincent van Gogh in a daring heist from a museum closed to the public because of the coronavirus pandemic. The 1884 painting, titled The Personage Garden at Noonan in Spring, was stolen before dawn at the Singer Laren Museum near Amsterdam early Monday, March 30. The criminal smashed through a glass door in order to take the painting, which is valued at up to 6 million euros or $6.6 million. The theft happens on what would have been Van Gogh's 167th birthday. An art detective says this is the third time Van Gogh's works have been targeted in the Netherlands since the 1990s.